I'm going to do a little bit of commentary and study of the book, The Course in Miracles. Tomorrow there is a Q&A with a Course in Miracles study group that I'm in. It's a year-long study group, and I need to catch up on chapter 1 and 2 of the book. So I'm going to start off by reading what is A Course in Miracles. It is the first part, and I'm going to apply my commentary on it as I go. This might be a very long video, so yeah, sit back and relax and enjoy, and give this video a thumbs up, baby. And I'm going to sit in my lotus so that I get a good stretch while I do this, and here we go. So, okay, what is A Course in Miracles? A Course in Miracles is a path of spiritual development that takes the form of an educational course consisting of a text, a workbook for students, and a manual for teachers. Its aim is to re-educate our basic perception of reality and teach us to extend this new perception to others so that we can both give happiness and find happiness. The course has no human author in the conventional sense, but was authored through a process of inner dictation. Helen Schumann, 1909 to 1981, and William Tedford, 1923-1988, were respected psychologists at the top of their field working at Columbia University's College of Physicians and Surgeons in New York City. In the summer of 1965, after years of conflict with each other and within their department, Bild made an impassioned speech to Helen in which he said, "There must be another way, a way in which people could cooperate rather than compete." Helen surprised him by saying she would join him in this new approach. It was a rare moment of joining for them, which they knew was significant at the time, but which had repercussions far beyond what they could have imagined. Helen, a self-professed militant atheist, soon began having a series of inner visions, heightened dreams, and psychic experiences. Anyways, I guess I already kind of know about this. What is A Course in Miracles? It is channeled. So this woman, Helen, started hearing a voice inside of her head telling her to make notes, take notes. And she heard in her head a voice saying, "This is A Course in Miracles, Volume 1. And she started taking notes, and she thought she was going completely crazy. It was on a night of a deep, deep feeling of depression that she started actually channeling this book. First and foremost, I'm not gonna read the whole freaking book. Like, I'm just going through it. First and foremost, A Course in Miracles is a course, an educational program. It is designed to take its students through a process of internalizing its thought system. In this process, we learn to accept into our minds and extend to others what the Course calls miracles, which heal the perception of the one receiving them. Each of the Course's 3 volumes signifies a different phase in this overall process. So, study of the text is the first phase of the Course's program. It is here that the Course's thought system initially enters our minds. I really got to take this study more seriously. I'm kind of behind. I don't know what it says there. It doesn't matter. A Course in Miracles offers a unique perspective on reality, the human condition, and the path to happiness. What follows is an attempt to condense its grand symphony of ideas into a brief summary. The foundation for everything in the Course is its concepts of an unconditionally loving God. Though God is genderless, the Course describes God as being like the perfect Father, purely loving, without the slightest trace of anger, only extended to infinity. Before time began, this loving Father created us as his beloved sons. He poured all of his attributes, all of his being into us, so that we were exactly like him. There is nothing on earth with which it can be compared. This love, basically. This love of God. There is no love on earth that can be compared to this, to his love, to this love. And nothing you have ever felt apart from him that resembles it ever so faintly. When I had my near-death experience, I felt this love, and it is greater than any love I've ever felt in this worldly realm. And it is at the core of me, and it is around me, shining from me, all around me. It is in every single thing that we see in this realm is that light, is that love. And this Course teaches us to see that reality. So wouldn't you want to do that? Because so many people think that they know reality, that they see it. They're only seeing a dream. They're upset and angry and scared and really irritated and feeling defeated because they're literally identifying and thinking that the dream is real. That is a lot of suffering. I myself know it because I sometimes really truly think that this dream is real, even though it is not real. And that is the way out of suffering, is to see that, to wake up. And this Course helps with that. That's why I care about it, because I'm not here to fool around. I'm not here to worship impermanent forms and things that don't last. I'm here to only connect to that which is the one thing that does last forever. And that is the love that is underneath and underlying and within all things. So, through forgiveness, we begin to relate to others in a new way. Forgiveness, what is really forgiveness? Forgiveness is not, oh, I forgive you because you did something wrong, because you hurt me. No, true forgiveness is actually remembering who and what we really are, which is that which has never been harmed, never been touched, never once been hurt. We are that pure, innocent light that cannot be harmed. Okay. So I'm going to, I think it's best I probably read chapter 2 for myself, because I've already read chapter 1. Yeah, this is a lot of text. I'm actually just going to read chapter 2, some of it at least, just some of it. So chapter 1, though, I do want to mention what is chapter 1. Chapter 1 is all about what is miracles. And I recommend that if you really want to hear this whole book, you got to purchase the book and actually study it deeply yourself. Because, so chapter 1 goes through the principle of miracles. You will see miracles through your hands, through me. So the first principle of miracles is that there is no order of difficulty among them. One is not harder or bigger than another. So there's 50 different things that define what is a miracle. So if you really want to know about it, then definitely get the book, The Course in Miracles. Purchase it and study it deeply. And it's not over just because you've read it once, and it's a lifelong study, because this book has layers to it, just like life. We think, yeah, anyway, if we think that we know something, we probably don't know it at all. Like truly, when a human actually says, oh, I know that already, they probably don't know anything at all. Because to think that we know already implies that we actually don't know. To think that I'm someone smart, someone that knows a lot, this probably means I'm even more lost. So we want to undo a lot of things. That is what the Course is doing. That's why the first lesson of the Course in Miracles is, the first lesson of the 1-year-long course, which is in this book as well, is nothing I see in this room, in this place, on this street has any meaning. Or everything I see, I have given all the meaning I see in this room, in this place, on this street, the meaning that it has for me. That is the first lesson of the Course, meaning we are the ones giving meaning to things, and we think that we see a chair, we think that we see a phone, we think that we see a woman or a body or a table, but it's because we label it as that. So in some sense, that's actually limiting our ability to truly see this moment. When we really start to see, there will be signs, there will be signals. And what is that? Flickering of light will be in each form that we look at. There will be flickering of light. There won't even be so much form in front of us. There will be more flickering of light. And there's less form, and it all just kind of gets, smeared up, like it's all, one energy. This is all one energy, but we think and we perceive many different separated forms. But that is the illusion, that is the dream, and that is one of the causes for a lot of suffering, pain, and despair here. The belief in this illusion, that it is real. So, it actually does not feel responsible for me to read this chapter 2 out loud, because I believe that every person should be studying this course from their own heart's desire and longing to be one with this truth. And I realize if I go to chapter 2, for those of you who haven't actually read chapter 1, this will not make sense. I don't want to do that right now. But I do have a homework tonight, and my homework is to read chapter 2. So I might need to jump off this live in order to read it. Because holy smokes, chapter 2 is very long. The reason why I love this book, and by the way, the story for me with this book is that it's been around my life for so long. My parents had this book in their home for, ever since I was a child. I would see it around, laying around, and pick it up, hold it, look at it, read some sentences, close it again. It's been in my life since I was a child, but the first time this book really started resonating with me was especially after I had my near-death experience. I would pick it up and I'd be like, wait a minute, this sounds and seems like it's speaking from the place of that light that I felt and experienced in my near-death. It's the same exact information, and it's so pure and clear and direct, not fooling around at all. So that's what interests me about it, because there's not, like I told you, there's no other love and energy as that energy that came when this body stopped breathing, and when it appeared that maybe this body was going to leave this earth. You know what I'm saying? By the way, give this video a like if you're watching right now, or if you're watching the replay, give this video a thumbs up. When I get thumbs up, it shows me that perhaps I should make more videos. If I don't get that, I don't feel as inspired to make videos. That's just my honest truth. So, yeah, like I said, I'm really not here to seek out pleasure, to seek out ego gratification and validation, and like fucking rub my ego and feel safe from things of this world, because all of that is just leading to suffering. So I'm here to, I don't even give a shit about being popular or being the most prettiest or having attention. It might very well happen, and it seems like I am someone that does get a lot of attention, but not because I necessarily need it or want it, but because it just seems to be what happens. Like, I get homeless people walking up to me on the street wanting to tell me all about their lives. I get random people coming to me crying, wanting a hug, and they just know that I happen to be available for a hug, and I love hugging people. I love being there for others. Yeah. Alright. Like I said, I really thought I was going to read the chapter 2 here with you guys, but now I'm realizing it's best I don't, because I invite anyone that feels the genuine pull to study and actually take it seriously, but also playfully, to just get the book and study it. And join a Course in Miracles group as well. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for being here, for your love. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for loving the people in your life. Thank you for being of service to the people in your community. Thank you for releasing all of your coping mechanisms and addictions. Thank you for choosing to rest in the power of your own heart. Thank you for, before you respond, when you are triggered, thank you for taking a few deep breaths and seeing that nothing is worth our peace being sacrificed. And it's much more important to feel the peace in this present moment than it is to be right or to prove a point. Fuck that shit. It's not important. You know, it's not at all. So thank you for getting right with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your brother, with your sister, with your mom, with your dad. Thank you for sending them love, giving them love. Thank you for being a loving, kind human being to the people in your life. Thank you for making your world, your immediate surroundings and world, peaceful by loving and accepting and being sweet and kind to yourself. When you are not sweet and kind to yourself, you limit the ability to be in connection and intimacy with others and with life around you. So stop the inner critic and the harsh voices and love yourself. Even in the tough moments, even in the darkest moments, love yourself there. Just hold yourself and say, I love you. Because your true nature, our true nature, is the most loving. The most loving. And this love is not limited, it is unlimited. It comes in infinite supply, this love that we are. So let your love shine and radiate and be shared. We are love and we are here to extend love. I love that. And I'm so sober. I'm not high at all. And yes, this is my sloth. Hello, sloth. Slow-mo. His name is Slow-mo. Slow-mo is my best friend. Slow-mo was, in the beginning, he was my support animal. I needed him. I needed him to come with me to social events or social things, because I was going through a period where I did not want to be with any human at all. I was like, fuck this, I don't want to be with any human. I just want to like be in a cave by myself. And then I realized it's actually healthy to relate with humans, the few humans that I actually like being around. And I started expressing my desires to connect with beautiful humans, but I still needed to have Slow-mo with me to remind me that it's okay to be in my authenticity. It's okay to be like a child. It's okay to be in my childlike joy. And, most importantly, slow is fast. Slow is fast, and slow is the medicine. And when we go slow, we can actually feel the magic of life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the magic of life. So Slow-mo was, in the beginning, my support person. Now he is my best friend and my sleeping buddy. He sleeps with me, cuddles with me, and he smells really good because I put essential oils on him. So yeah. And Slow-mo even likes to travel with me, and he also likes to go on road trips with me and camping. And sometimes he goes and has sleepovers with some of my friends because they need support. So, you know, he's a sloth, yes. And he reminds us all that slow is fast, and if you're moving too fast, you better slow down, because you deserve to feel the beauty and the perfection of this moment now. In this present moment, there's always perfection and peace. Only in our mind is there drama and chaos and disaster. So, yeah, this is Slow-mo, and me and Slow-mo are now going to do our studies. read chapter 2 of the Course in Miracles, because tomorrow I have an important meeting with the Course in Miracles study group. All right. To anyone who tuned in this live right now, and to anyone who tunes into the replay. Thank you for being a human. Thank you for remembering you are also beyond human, beyond your mind and beyond human. Thank you for feeling the loving awareness as you, as me, as all that is. Thank you for witnessing with love all that plays out here on the screen. Thank you for smiling at yourself when you're hurting and saying, I love you, even in this. Okay, bye-bye. Peace, guys. Blessings.